Good morning. So this morning we're going to fit these fairing vent lights to the front of the Lowrider ST. Now I'm hoping they're going to work, the idea being that they've got daytime running lights that go from white to amber when you put the indicators on. So daytime running lights stroke indicators. Now the reason I say I hope it's going to work is that in the UK you don't have running lights on the indicators. I think in the States, in the US, I think the indicators are like this anyway, the standard ones. I'm not sure, but we'll have a look anyway and we'll do our best. Now I've had a quick look at the instructions and the instructions seem reasonably clear. All I will say is that the pictures are absolutely awful and you can't see a damn thing, but we'll get stuck in and we'll do it. So let's go and start to remove the bits and pieces off the front of the bike, see if we can get these fitted. The first thing you've got to do is to remove the 6 screws holding the windshield onto the fairing. And that's a 27 torque. So I'm just going to quickly remove them, lift the shield off, and then we'll take it to the next step. Now the screen is off, you've got to remove these little windshields at the bottom. Again, 27 torque. Just be careful as you go around. I just noticed you've got to be careful not to scratch the tank if you've got a tool like this. The way that spins round, so make sure that you don't scratch the tank because you're going to be really peed off. It's going to really spoil your day. Okay, so that's out. I'm just going to do exactly the same to the other one. Now we've got to do these 2 screws this side and the 2 screws the other side. Okay, so I've taken the 2 lower ones out. I'm just going to take 2 top ones out, but I'm going to stand in front of it to give it a bit of support because I'm not sure whether that's going to drop off, or I really don't want that to happen. You have to unplug the headlight. I'll show you that in a minute, but let me just take this off. But that's somewhere safe. So this is the plug that goes into the headlight. You just have to pull that back and then pull that out. So just as easy as that. Okay, the next thing is to unplug the indicators. That's there, and again on the other side that's there. So let me unplug them. So to unplug the indicator, if you just, this little tab here, press down on it and it unplugs. Okay, so there's a little tab there, just press down on that and it unplugs. Now the indicators are unplugged, you need to take this foam off around this vent that just peels off. That comes off, and undo this little torque screw. It's a 10 torque. So undo that. Let me get rid of this because it's all sticky. Okay, so this, I've just clipped that in there. Takes a little bit of pressure, but it just clips in to the fairing, which is a nice tight fit. And then you just put the screw in at the bottom. There's a little lug at the bottom that you just put that torque screw back in, and then not only is that a nice snug fit, but it's also screwed in as well. This is the cable from the new light, and this is the cable from the bike, so that just clips in there. Like that. Now I'm leaving this is all clipped in as stock, so I'm leaving that there, and I'm just gonna cable tie this cable to it like that, nice and neatly. So that's how I'm going to do it. So let me do that and I'll get back to you. These are the little cable ties that come with the lights. I've no idea what this plug is for, but for the time being we'll just cable tie it here, and then we'll turn it on in a minute and see what works and what doesn't work. Six cable ties come in the pack, so 3 each side. I'll take this indicator light off, and that is a torque, and that's a 40. Plug gently comes through there, it comes off of there. So there's the new light fitted with a screw at the bottom, cables tied it up, and the OEM indicator removed. So I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. So, works perfectly. I've no idea what these other connectors are for, but don't suppose need to worry. Right, so what I'm now going to do is put the fairing back on, plug in that into the headlight, do the screws up in exactly the same way as I undid them, and put the little bits on at the bottom, little wind protectors at the bottom, and once I've done that we'll get back and have a look at it. So there we are, all buttoned up, put it back on exactly the opposite way to what I took it off, so no real dramas, all very, very easy, very, very quick. This is what it looks like. looking at it through the camera, it's actually a lot brighter without the camera for some reason. But there we go. A very easy mod to do, piece of cake. So, until next time, you guys ride safe. Bye bye.